Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Cal.
Good evening. Good evening, Jamie. Who are we kicking off with? John Crossman.
How big a result is that?
Big results. Big results coming first game of the season at Old Trafford. When you feel that they are building something special, momentum with the new signings, and they want to kick on the season in a good way, and you are able to come away with the win, I think very happy and proud of the team.
Does that show just how determined and focused the team is for the season?
Yes, because we showed it in a different way today. I think we did two things very well. One, to take the set piece and then react to especially mistakes. Some of them are necessary, some of them unusual. But the way every single player reacted to that gives us the opportunity to win the game. If not, it's impossible. And that's about how we compete and how much you want it, as you said.
Alex, BBC.
Hi, Mikel. You said you showed different things there. How important is it to be able to show that through a season and get a win, basically, when you're not playing your best?
Well, that gives you certainly momentum and confidence, two very important things. Because you know that when you're not at your standards, in certain aspects, which today we weren't, being fair, we can still come away and find a way to win the game. And the team has to find that resilience throughout the season for 10 months in different contexts to be able to do that. Of course, we have to improve a lot of things, and that will happen very soon. But in terms of managing to get that into a very positive results, that's a great way to do it.
Tom from London.
Hi.
There were moments in the game where you were in attack and the ball either went away or the right pass wasn't made, and see you on the touchline getting quite frustrated. What needs to change in those moments where the right decision is made and those attacks turn into big chances?
Well, when you see, I think there are 7-8 situations when the ball is completely open to play through and we are on, and we're attacking the keeper. And we give that ball away, and then becomes a basketball game. And I got a basketball game against a team that is extremely good at finishing action with the quality that they had. That's a very difficult thing to do. That's why I talk about the reaction to that. Because if you don't react in relation to that mistakes quick enough, sharp enough, you're in big problem.
James, Athletic.
Hi, Mikel. Can I ask for your assessment of Victor Gyökeres today's Premier League debut? How do you think he got on?
Well, he did a lot of things very good. You can tell, especially in our high press and the rhythm that we demand, that especially in the first half we're giving a bit too much time. It's something that we have to work on him, especially there. And then, in finalizing situation, he didn't have that many chances to do that because, as I said, on the previous action, before we had to play that last ball, that the line was standing still with 40 meters behind, we didn't manage to put the ball through to exploit his quality. But overall, I mean, coming away to Manchester United, winning your first game with Arsenal, it's a good start.
David from Gazzetta dello Sport.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Question about Calafiori. Obviously, he scored the winning goal. What gives you that maybe some other players doesn't give you? Is he okay?
He has the capacity to change the energy. He comes in this room and he changes the energy in the room. He changes the energy in the team. He has an aura. He has a presence that is special. And then he's a player that is very unpredictable for the opponent because he can occupy very different spaces. He can do things in and around your box, in the middle, in the opposition box, that is very difficult to predict. So very happy with him.
I think finally it's going to be James, ESPN.
There was a time when Arsenal's record away against the sort of old Big Six wasn't great, and we talk about there being maybe a mental block coming to places like this. Do you think you sort of put that to bed now?
Well, I think that was the case. It was 18 years or 22 years here at Old Trafford without winning before I came, and now, I go in the dressing room. We won here the first game, and we are not still happy. Good sign.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Is Christian Walker all right?
Yeah, he had a little thing. Probably they would have the medical staff would have been. Yeah, he wasn't able to play today.
I'll just stay in there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, all good.
I guess.
Okay, guys, you want to start us off, Simon?
Ruben, hi. Could you just talk us through the goal from your perspective? Because Baindia seemed to get trapped and then he couldn't get out.
I think you can watch the goal. I think it's allowed to do a lot of things in the corners. We need to do the same. But when you touch that way in the goalkeeper, he needs to use his hands to catch the ball, not to push players, or he choose to push players and let the ball pass. But again, it's the rules. If he's allowed, we need to do the same thing.
Are you saying that he should have acted differently in that?
No. I'm saying that or you choose to push a player or to get the ball in that moment. So he chooses to get the ball, but he's getting pushed, so he cannot defend himself. That is my feeling when I see the play. But again, we need to do the same.
Samuel?
Ruben, did you give any considerations to starting Tom Heaton ahead of Altay? Because he's conceded a goal similar to that before.
Why?
I think a lot of people might argue that Tom's a better keeper than him, more experienced in the Premier League.
But he suffered a goal like this where?
Tottenham last season.
Without VAR. With VAR, is a foul. And then what happened in the next game?
Okay, may I ask?
What happened in the next game?
At Wolves?
No, not at Wolves. The next one, Arsenal. Who saved the penalty? Who saved the game? All the game.
But that was a penalty.
No. Before the penalty. You don't remember the game. I remember the game.
Yes,
Altay was unbelievable in that game. So I consider everything to put one on another, and I choose Altay.
Okay, Rob?
You're obviously frustrated at the result, but just in terms of the performance, you must have seen quite a lot of progress and feel quite positive just in terms of the actual display in the play.
Yeah, is that feeling that is we play better. We were the better team, but in the end we lose the game. But I'm really proud of the work that they put on the field, and that is important to move forward.
Ruben, you see, you dropped Andre Onana from the whole squad. Does that mean you're after a new goalkeeper? And also, sorry.
Sorry.
So you're not after a new goalkeeper?
No. I didn't drop Onana from the squad. I didn't drop one of the other two from the squad. So it's not the case of dropping Onana. It's not putting Andre Onana with just 1 week without seeing a game, without time with training. And like you say, guys, like Tom and Altay, during the preseason, they did a good job.
So just to ask a broader question, you have no concern about the goalkeeper, the three goalkeepers, these are your three goalkeepers for the season?
I think we proved today that we can win any game in the Premier League, especially against a great team like Arsenal, and we were the better team. So I'm happy with the players.
My question, are you happy with the three goalkeepers?
I'm happy with the three goalkeepers.
Richard?
Hi, just another question about the squad, if you don't mind. No Rasmus Højlund today, can we interpret that as the club telling him?
No, it's a fight for the places. We'll see what is going to happen on the market, different characteristics. So Rasmus has the same characteristics of Benjamin Sesko. So sometimes we need to choose.
Right, thanks everyone.
Thank you, guys.
I'll